Baby, would you come and spend the night? You don't need your phone, just need some light. Swear I want this feeling here for life. You my picture perfect, kind of white. Baby, utando lako ya sheets. Mina mkono uzifini. When I went just on his feet. Baby, utando lako ya sheets. Mina mkono uzimela. When I went just on his feet. Baby, utando lako ya sheets. Mina mkono uzimela. When I went just on his feet.
Where's my dog? You nice? Welcome to This Is a Safe Space. What's good, my brother? You nice? Blessings. What's good, everybody? We got another episode of This Is a Safe Space for the People. I got my nigga Smoothed Out with me today, and IB's that pretty nigga Xavier Soft for you. Anyway, so mastiva kuifika na mahungu na kambe. I'm trying to see Smooth's head. Where's his head at today? You know what I'm saying? But let's start off here. Smooth, tell them what you do, bro.
Yo, as you know, Smooth that everywhere, starring, networking, social media, you know, content
sir.
creating,
Yes, sir.
music.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm an artist, that's what I do.
Yes, sir.
My
So my brother
shout out
is
to my
like
nigga,
all round,
bringing me to the show.
Got you. So my brother's an all-rounder. We out here in Nkowankowa section A, you know what I'm saying? Bro, tell me, how was it like growing up in the hood, bro?
Growing up in the hood,
Yes, sir.
shit. It hasn't been easy, bro. It hasn't been easy, my nigga. The whole life, like the whole. It's been a good experience growing from the hood, because then I get to experience, you know, like both lives, you know, like coming out from the hood, you know, being humble,
Yes, sir.
you know, like, yeah, with all the challenges that you meet through the hood, yeah, it builds you to become like, you know, a stronger person.
True.
Yeah.
You don't let the Rolls Royces and all that change, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You don't let the Rolls Royces change you. You don't let the fancy life, you know, get to your head.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I believe that too. So for me, I didn't grow up here, but like, let me put it like this: when I was born, right? So I was born in Johannesburg. My parents shipped me off to the villages for my first 2 or so years. Popo probably could tell you better. And I'll back and forth here, like in the villages, you know. So even for me, like, it always taught me to be humble. Like, I grew up in 4 ways, but then every weekend, bro, I was either in the village or the hood, whether it's this hood or Soweto or Alex or Atteridgeville or whatever, because I've got greasers and grandpas all over. Funny story, which I actually don't share with many people, is my grandparents on my maternal side actually had a cribbo in Alex, bro. So people are like, yo, you don't feel being in Alex half the time when I'm chilling with the homies. I'm like, dog, first of all, I'm protected everywhere I go. Second, like, dog, I was naughty and stuff, so I was in and out of like Alex doing hood rat shit with my boys, like when I was younger. It's actually funny, I only found out later that my grandparents had like a posy there.
Oh, you was with the Macreezes there.
Yeah, like, nah, my Magriza stayed here, you know what I'm saying? But like, I found out that my Magrizas and them had like a posy out in Alex, which like blew my mind, you know what I mean? I was like, maybe that's how it's always felt like home, you know what I mean? Like, so, bro, me and Popo grew up like yeah, dog, we grew up seeing a lot of like cool shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Remember when you would take me to like Yovo and stuff as a kid? But, like I was a kid and my parents never wanted me to be in like different like. So I promise you. So with me and Popo, like we would roam around in Berea, Yovo, Hillbro, and like, our parents, like especially my parents are strict. Ask him. You know what I'm saying? So we weren't even supposed to tell my parents that we went to go cut our hair in Hillbro or Yovo or all those things. So like, bro, like as much as I grew up privileged, bro, like I've been in the most dangerous spots as a kid, and that's why, like, bro, I don't know what it is, bro. Like, where there's danger, I feel safe. But with that said, I just wanted to touch on like hood politics, like. I tell niggas all the time, like especially my suburban niggas, like
feel safe in the most dangerous.
You know what I'm saying?
In the most dangerous moment.
Yeah, bro. Like I was telling I tell my friends in the burbs, like the niggas in fours, like, dog, you guys don't know what we experience out here in the hood. Like there's gunshots every night, like lately, bro. Like it's mad. As soon as like
shit popping.
Bro,
shit popping.
Every day when there's load shedding and shit, dog, we literally hear gunshots and stuff like that, and it's fucked up.
Smoked out here.
Bro, this came to a point in life where I actually heard a gunshot outside my apartment.
Bro,
it was scary.
You know what I'm saying? I've had that too at my apartment, but I think here in the hood it's worse, bro. Like other people they can contest. Like, bro, think about it. Like now, since I've been back, like you can count the days where you don't hear gunshots. You know what I'm saying? But it's every day, dog. Like especially when load shedding hits and shit like that. Like, and people don't believe me when I tell them that shit. Like, what's your take on like violence, bro? Like, how do we cure this thing, bro?
Yo, to cure violence, I don't know what kind of medicine we need, but then it seems like violence has become like a universal language,
bro.
Because we do it to our kids, we do it to our wives, our families.
Bro,
what's going on with this world?
And that's why I started this podcast, so we can talk about social issues. Like, it's cool that we rap and like we get to hear the music after, you know what I mean? Like after this, Smooth's gonna bless you with a little freestyle, maybe a little performance of your song. But like before we get into that, like actually let me touch on that. The reason we actually make music, most of us that actually really make music, is to report on the hood politics. It's like, as much as we may talk about a flashy car and some drip here and there, but if you listen to the content of the music, we're literally pushing love and we're trying to teach kids what happens in our surroundings so they don't end up caught up in the wrong place. You know what I mean? Like, so bro, with that said, dog, like,
because nowadays we see a lot of fakes,
bro,
a lot of videos you see on TV, a lot of music video, a lot of movies,
bro.
It's a whole lot of secondary level shit, bro. It's faked up, it's dramatized, sci-fi. So a lot of people don't want to come back to the reality of the basic living of life we're living in.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that to me already is a sad thing because like, wait, let me pause. Give me a 10 break.
You got it.
Back at it again. We just had a tea break. My nigga Sneed, you nice now? You nice? Come through. Let's get these chops going, bro. So I was still asking you, bro. What, like for me, what I think like the best way to cure what's happening out in the streets right now is like maybe more music addressing these things, people speaking out, like bro, finding creative ways like to raise these issues. Like the podcast is a start, but besides that, bro, like having concerts benefits, bro. Like everything, like art its own, bro. You know what I'm saying? Giving people a safe space to release that pain, those traumas, like because I think with doing stuff like sports and stuff like that, dog, like it keeps kids away from like substance abuse. It keeps keeps kids away from violent like places, you know, like churches, schools. I see the reason for those things right now, because at least then like I get people say it's controlling or whatever programming, but at least you keeping people in a safe space, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I call this the safe space, because we talk on shit like that. We talk about all these things and we're not perfect, you know what I'm saying? But at least trying to make a change is the best thing that we can do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I recently just quit smoking weed, you know what I mean? And it's like, yo, bro, like I'm focused on gymming again and whatnot. And it's also because I don't want to be caught up in the wrong shits. Besides that, I want my inner kid back, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my inner kid back, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stay lively. I'm about to touch 30 soon, bro, like, you know what I mean? But I still look like I'm 18, 21, you know what I mean?
Of quitting substances, like, it's really... it's really like a big step, you know, like for mostly,
bro.
Especially living in SA, where you see a lot of like partying,
bro.
There's alcohol,
influence, prostitution,
alcohol, there's
like
taverns, clubs, pubs everywhere.
All these things, and like you know what's crazy? Like what I've looked at it as, sometimes I actually look like it's the situation, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the drugs, not the person, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, bro. But like, how can I say? Sometimes people find themselves in the wrong environments. They find themselves like influenced. Some people are trying to heal their pain and trauma, you know. And this is the only way we know how. Like for me, while I smoked a lot of weed, I thought, bro, I was dealing with my anxiety. But what I realized recently is I'm gonna have anxiety whether or not I smoke weed and cigarettes, you know what I'm saying? So like dog, like now I focus on like curing those things, well not curing, like managing it through like exercising, bro, keeping myself busy, create, you know, create not destroy is something that
the cure, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Create not destroy. Like, yeah, bro, just give a better example. Like, I can't...
Because stress is like a disease, guys. Stress is a fucking disease.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. Like, me and Snoop be playing chess and stuff, bro. Like, my nigga's really smart. And, like, we calculate the moves that we make in life. Like, I feel like life is a chess game. It's also a gamble, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, every other day we gambling with our lives. You know what I'm saying, bro? But, like, with that said, let's pause that. We realize, like, at least we stated what we think could cure, like, the madness out here, bro. I love your music, bro. I love your music. Thank you, bro. I think that's why we became friends. Bro, like, we outside today instead of doing it at the studio, but why this place feels so full circle, I actually made Smooth right here in the spot, bro. Like, it was crazy. I was feeling depressed at the time, bro. I was chilling alone. I was on the side. I wasn't even here to smoke or anything. I was actually chilling there, I remember, and I was just, like, trying to get some fresh air, bro. Yeah, like, really just trying to get some fresh air and breathe from like staying at home. And I found my niggas, like there was a big squad of them, Ocean, Smooth, Grant, and they were all rapping and freestyling. Like it was like, yo, this is like, I found my niggas, bro. I found my tribe. I was chilling there with earphones in, and then I was like, I found my tribe. They found me.
Wait, get the things out of my
You know what I'm saying? You know? Then I started hearing the boys like freestyling, and then I didn't even jump in. I just played them my music, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they were like, "Dog, you dope." In my darkest time, bro, Smooth, Ocean, Grant, even Junior at the time, bro. Like, were my solace, bro. They reminded me how dope I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like especially when I was in my darkest path, because I was just like, dog, I'd forgotten who I was from being in Limpopo for so long. Like, I'll explain that in another episode or whatever. But I forgot who I was because I was stripped off my friends. I was stripped off my everyday surrounding, which was in Fourways or Johannesburg, let me say, because I was everywhere in Johannesburg or Gauteng, let me say. But yeah, bro, like things were just different. Like my life went upside down, bro. You know what I'm saying? From having it all to not having it all, bro. You know what I'm saying? But one thing which I know for a fact, and what my people can attest for is with or without, I'm always Xavier Soft, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm always be the coolest. I'm always be the jiggiest nigga, and that's what I
need more originality.
You know what I'm
no
saying?
More fakes,
you know what I'm saying, bro?
It's more original.
And that's why I love Smooth, bro. Because Smooth keep it real all the fucking time, dog. You know what I'm saying? He keeps it A1 like a day one, dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he's always gonna be my day one hood nigga, bro. Like, bro, I look at you on like the chessboard, you're a king, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? And it's dope that we got more kings coming out, like becoming themselves, bro. And like we're not role models. We're not people like. We're just trying to show you that there's a better way to do this thing, bro. Right now, like, there's a lot of people at the park right now because of a death, and luckily it wasn't off the violence, you know. We want to live long lives also and have our time godly taken, you know what I'm saying, bro? I was saying to one of my OGs the other day while
we want to inspire too, as much as we were inspired.
You know what I'm saying? Create, not destroy, bro.
Create, but not destroy,
bro. I was saying, you know, in church they say if two or more gather in His name, then that is church. I feel like us gathered here, there's 3 of us here, there's people there. This is church, dog. This is hood church, bro. Because church today is not just in a building, bro. It's when we attack serious issues. We understand that God lives within us too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Spread the word, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a scripture in the Bible that sits so close to me. It says, many may fall at my side, many at my right, but it will not come to me, dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's what keeps me going, bro. That I shall walk through the valley of death and fear no evil, bro. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, bro. You know what I'm saying? And with love, bro, we can experience God, bro. And that's why I started this, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's another way, bro. This is hood church. We hood preaching, bro. You know what I'm saying? We different hood popes out there. I call my brother the hood pope. Because my nigga's always preaching in my ear, dog. Shout out Flame.
Shout out to Flame.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, I feel like many of us wouldn't even be doing what we're doing if it wasn't for him, bro. That nigga inspires. He does a lot for the community.
You wish if you want to, but you gotta win if you want to. You can dream if you want to, but you gotta win if you want to. You make my heart go weak, weak, weak. You make my heart go weak, you make my heart go weak, you make my heart go weak, turn the mouth up, baby. Stop signs of my life. Baby, stop signs of my life. No, 'cause that's how we